Hi, Poker Savvy. Andrew Brokos here, recording. Thought today I'd do a video focusing specifically on 6-max tournament play, since there's the 6-max $500 6-max pot limit hold'em tournament, the WCOOP event going on over here on PokerStars today, and then also the weekly $300 6-max no limit hold'em tournament on Full Tilt Poker. So just keep in mind here on PokerStars, this is actually pot limit hold'em, which I don't feel like the difference in cash games is really that big if you're playing pot limit hold'em versus a no limit hold'em cash game. I think the number of times that you're going to be betting more than the pot, unless you're short stacking and trying to shove all in pre-flop, which I wouldn't encourage you to do anyway, the number of times that you're going to want to bet more than the pot in a cash game doesn't really make that big of a difference anyway. In a tournament, you're both more likely to want to be shoving pre-flop. You know, when you get down like 9, 10 big blinds, whatever, you can't just open shove and pot limit hold'em. But the biggest difference is that you're not going to have antes in a pot limit hold'em tournament, and that obviously makes it less important to steal the blinds. It makes post-flop play more important. So pot limit hold'em in a tournament format, it's still very similar to no limit hold'em, and if you're a good no limit hold'em player, you won't have too much difficulty picking up pot limit hold'em. There aren't a lot of huge differences, but specifically for tournaments, stealing pots, even in the later stages of the tournament, is not as important as it is in a no limit hold'em tournament where there are antes in the pot as well. So you do need to adjust your pre-flop ranges a little bit, and because the stacks tend to be deeper relative to the size of the pot, since there are no antes, there are more opportunities for post-flop play in pot limit hold'em. So there are some differences, but for whatever reason, people seem really intimidated by pot limit hold'em. Pot limit hold'em tournaments get way fewer participants than similarly sized no limit hold'em tournaments do, and I think that's kind of silly because they're really very similar games, and people who enjoy playing no limit hold'em, there's no reason why 99% of their skills wouldn't transfer to pot limit hold'em, and no reason why they wouldn't enjoy the game just as much. But for whatever reason, it just doesn't get as much. It doesn't get as much play, which I think is unfortunate because it's a good game. Anyway, here we've 3-bet screen names there with pocket kings on the button.